Hello, Facebook friends. I'm on Carnival Spirit. It is a sea day. Hi. Good, how are you? Oh, I already got, thank you. I'm good, thank you. So yeah, we're just moseying around. Gonna head back to our room. It's elegant night, so we gotta get changed. And I just saw a dolphin. Can you guys believe in all the cruising that I do? I've literally never seen like any wildlife at all. It's pretty pitiful actually. And I got all excited that I thought it was a whale. Ooh, actually, oh, it's closed off. I was gonna go outside and see if we saw anything. But I was like, oh my God, is it a whale? And it was just a dolphin, but still exciting nonetheless. But yeah, we're heading back to the room and then we're gonna get ready. Oh wait, here's the atrium. Let me show you. Let me flip it around. Anyway, that's the atrium. Here's the silly photos. Oh, by the way, it's really rocky on board today. Oh my God. It's hard to walk around. So here's all the photos getting ready for elegant night. Thank you, Lisa. We are having a very good time. Oh, little man and his little elegant night. It's so cute. Yeah, Spirit is an interesting ship. It has a very quirky decor. Oh yeah, look, so people were telling me about this. It's called Soul Play. And I think it's like one of those paint and sip places. But my question is, like, when you paint something, how do you get it home? I don't know, they ship it? Oh look, some people did paintings today. Look at that artwork. That's pretty fun. I've never seen that on a cruise ship, Carnival or otherwise. So, yeah. Oh, and this is the MDR. Actually, we're gonna sneak a peek in here and show everybody. I love going places on Carnival ships. I'm not supposed to.
Like
okay, this is like the med center, opening doors just to poke around. This is the MDR. A little dated, just like the typical old Carnival ship.
Congeniality here.
The very questionable decor. Yeah, it's like some like Egyptian, some nod to Egyptians. But then there's also like Grecian
architecture.
There's lots of boobies. I swear Carnival sometimes is like trolling us with their decor. Oh wait, maybe we'll pass the one that looks like a bong. Wait, look, so there's like all these like glass things. They look like bongs and crack pipes. Oh wait, let me show you. It's like bong. Look, it's like the ship of bongs, ode to bongs. Hi, Shelly. Hello, Tim from Celebrity Reflection. Angela, I'm not sure what's for dinner. It's elegant night. A little too fancy for my liking. It's too fishy. Carnival did a collaboration with Emerald Lagasse. This is the deck plan, the map. Pretty small ship. And everything's so daggone fishy. And I don't like anything that's ever been swimming in the ocean. So I'm not a fan of elegant night, but we're gonna go. Christy said Carnival Legend is covered in boobies too. It's funny, I think it's Paradise as like, I swear, it's like a subtle nod to like fertility. Because it's like everything is eggs, like ovaries. Oh wait, hold on, is this the bong? The one that looks like, well, there's something like crack pipes and something like bongs. And lots of boobies. Wait, I'll show you. I'm gonna show you all the boobies. And I have like the sense of humor of like a 12-year-old. I swear to God, like, look, boobie. And look, I love boobies. Especially my own. Okay, that's fine. It's like a broken neck swan. Okay, and she's fully dressed. Oh wait, look at this. I mean, come on. 2 naked men wrestling. Carnival, come on. Look. Hiding the boobies, but she's like naked painting her toes in the stream. Got some booty. It's like boobies and booties. Oh, look. Like naked, like with a hanger. And like, I don't know what we're doing with the crotch area here. Very, look, I'm the Pied Piper of the naked people over here. This is Carnival ship decor. I swear, the people that design these ships, like, they're literally like trolling us. Oh my God. It is so rocky. Look. Naked cherubs, butt. Oh, my favorite one though, there's like two naked ladies like humping each other. Look, boobies. It's a booby ship. Another naked cherub.
That's why it's so rocky.
Look, making out. Look, and look, I'm so naked and I love my boobies so much. I'm looking at them and admiring them in the mirror of the reflection. And look, I'm looking at your boobies. This is literally the booby ship. Literally the oh, this is my favorite. Look, boobies on boobies. Riding a horse naked. Who does that? That would hurt. Look, look at this, look at this. Look at this. Sir, where's your hand? What are you doing down there? Look at that. And people just walk by this. And yes, Adrian, I understand our history. I'm being facetious, my goodness. Boobies. But also, yeah, I have the sense of humor of a 12-year-old. But yeah, your average cruiser, I don't think, is gonna appreciate the art history of it. They're gonna be like me, they're gonna snicker at it. But I think it's amusing because people don't often pay much attention to cruise decor. And daggone it, where's our room?
Odd.
That was odd.
No, that wasn't even.
No, it wasn't. Well, we just did a tour.
Well, then I don't know.
It was. You guys, this ship is so confusing. All right, hold on. Okay, this is the right way. But yeah, anyway. I don't know, Steven. I think those two naked ladies humping, they're just beautiful. But I'm also a fan of the two naked men wrestling. So I'm an equal opportunist when it comes to the questionable carnival art. Look, you're getting another tour of it. Yeah. But anyway, in case you haven't heard, Carnival creating a stir.
We're going up. We need to go down.
Ah, God. Oh, look at the door decorations. They're so cute. Look at that. Mickey, Jenna, and Pamela, your decorations rock. Oh, look. They got like a whole family. It's so cute. But anyway, Carnival is creating a stir because, yes, it's very rocky. I can barely walk. It's very, very, very rocky. My friend Kelly's like about to fall over, and I am too. But anyway, they completely overhauled the VIFP program. So it's not right away. It takes effect next June. So we got a little bit of time before it takes effect. And then it's a point system, and you got to earn points based on spend. And basically, it's a racket to try to get you to apply for their Carnival credit card through Barclays, which is actually what Frontier uses. I have a Frontier card too. So, yeah, look. More making out. And hey, look, I'm all about the freedom of expression here. So, you know, get it, Carnival. But yeah, people are not loving it. And they already have signs out here. So we did try to talk to a couple of employees about it. And they were not willing to let me interview them. So I asked them and they're like, oh yeah, no, that's a pass. But we'll answer your questions. So yeah, I know I got to be careful. I can't say too much. I don't want to get banned. Although there's more to that story. If you guys didn't follow the story, there are these like two British cruise influencer guys or whatever. Not Ben and David. Apparently there's like nice British influencers. Ben and David. I don't know any of these people. I don't follow any of them. I don't follow anybody. I don't want to be unintentionally influenced or swayed myself. Good God, where is our room?
The only swaying what you're doing is on the ship.
Yes. But anyway, yeah, these two influencers, they talked mad smack about Carnival. But if you actually go and look at their content, it's not like they just said a couple of shady things. I mean, they were like laid into Carnival. And apparently they had a bad experience and Carnival bent over backwards to try to make it right for them. And they still just like lit in. I think that I heard, I don't know if it's true or not. I'm on a cruise. I haven't had time to look into this, and also I just don't care that much if I'm being honest. But I'd heard that the MSC had done the same thing too. that they were so awful about MSC that MSC basically banned them too. And they're like, well, if you hate our ship so much and you have nothing good to say, then stop cruising with us. By the way, look, these are my magnets. Aren't they cute? And I always do. I just put this up. Here's my question of the day. You guys got to answer. Ernie, stop roasting me. I am navigating a ship while answering questions on Facebook Live. It's difficult. He said even Helen Keller could find her room faster. Shady, but funny.
Sounds like something.
So anyway, would you rather be hot but struggle financially, or would you rather be wealthy but unfixably attractive? But yes, we were lost. And look, we're here. We can see our messy room. Oh, look, Air J came, and look at this, guys. He's so cute. I am obsessed with towel animals. Look how cute he is. And look how cute this is, the fuzzy blue blanket. But yeah, this is our room.
Isn't it neat?
And then here is, oh, by the way, we had to go to the gift shop to buy Advil, if you're curious. $9, not too bad.
It was on sale. Their
Oh.
clearance event.
Or the $8. And then if you go to the gift shop, or Med Center, it's $2.20 for two. Oh, there's a Royal Caribbean. Looks like a Royal Caribbean ship out here. You guys have to go look up on Ship Mapper for me. That definitely looks like a Royal Caribbean, yeah? It's far away, but I think I know my ships. All right, you guys tell me what ship that is. I'm gonna try to zoom in. 99, yeah, it's definitely a Royal Caribbean. It looks like a newer one because it's got that little arm thingy on it. Somebody tell me if you know what that is. But yeah, this is an obstructed view balcony. If you're curious, on deck 5, what that looks like. Actually, it feels pretty decent out here. It's a little chilly, but yeah. Here's the ocean. Oh, you're on Glory. Yeah, I've sailed Alaska before. I don't remember it being quite this rocky. I'm on deck 5. Oh my God, Joy, you're silly. Yes, definitely Royal Caribbean. I'm just curious which, it looks like one of their newer ones. Definitely like one of their newer ships. So, Valerie, yes, I've been on Carnival Sunshine and I'll be back on it. I think it's Bermuda. We're doing Sunshine, right? Out of Norfolk.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So I'll be on it again in August. Yeah, Toby, I was thinking Quantum. Quantum was my first thought. It's giving Quantum vibes. So, yeah, because they have those weird arm thingies. So, temperature. Ooh, I'm guessing. Probably, you think it's on 58, 57. Anthem of the Seas is what Melvin says. So, anyway, by the way, I'm going to do a fun little giveaway. And I'm going to see if my friend Kelly has it. Now that you guys got my lengthy ship tour, I did not mean to take you through the winding hallways for that long, but I also did not anticipate getting painfully lost. But see, that's what happens when you try to multitask and you also have OCD and ADHD and all the D's like I have. So,
Very good. Well,
all right, I'm going to show you this giveaway. We're going to do a fun little giveaway. And then I got to get ready for Elegant Night tonight. All right, I'm going to do a giveaway, right? So these little luggage tags are my favorite go-to. I'm going to give away a set of them. All you have to do is comment shipped, SHIPPED, shipped. So if you just comment shipped in the comments right here during this live, you will enter to win. By the way, Kelly, I just showed everybody our room number. I don't really care, but this is actually my friend's real luggage tag. But anyway, look how cool it is. She put a sticker on it with her brand, Cal Traveled. But I love it because it kills me when people go on a cruise and they have just the paper tags and then the porter staples it on the bag. It's like very not secure that way. Not that way at all. So, oh yeah, that's on your pink bag, isn't it? Yeah, so Kelly didn't have enough tags. Luckily hers didn't get ripped off, but look, when you don't protect your tags, this is what happens to you. And luckily this one made it, but some of them are not so lucky. So, I always recommend folks do this. I actually used these in, when I sailed Celebrity back in February, even though I had these on mine and my daughter's and my niece's luggage, it got ripped off. Like they're rough with these bags. So I'm going to give away a set of these, and then the winner, I will just ship them to you via Amazon Prime. So yeah. Joy, I'm not sure of all the specifics yet on the new VIFP program. And
They don't even know.
They don't even know. So they have a desk set up already with a sign.
We're calling it Carnival Rewards, I think.
Yeah, Carnival Rewards. They didn't even have like the VIFP branding. By the way, Kelvin shipped. SHIPPED shipped. Yes, Melissa got it. SHIPPED. So, yeah, they have a little booth and they had a couple of employees and they didn't seem to know the answers to all the questions. So I was kind of getting in the gritty details of asking them about this new program, and they did not exactly know. And they wouldn't let me put them on camera either, which I'm not surprised, right? I just think even the employees don't exactly know all the details exactly. So, yeah, comment shipped, and then I'll send you information so you can enter to win. And then also, if you want information on being a travel agent, comment mystery, MYSTERY. If you want information on travel insurance, comment sneezy. And by the way, it's so hot in this room still. So like people always talk smack about interior rooms, but interior rooms, they get and they stay really cold. And we're in a balcony room, and the only time I've ever had temperature issues have been on Carnival ships and have been on balcony rooms. And we're literally on the way to Alaska. It's cold outside, and it's hotter than snot in this room, and we have it as cold as possible. Did you say Jubilee was hot? Well, our room...
Jubilee was spotty.
Jubilee's weird. It's got like hot spots. So you can be walking down a hall, and it's like freezing cold, and then it's hot. So, oh, Shanak, you won. You shaked your booty. Shook your booty the best. Speaking of not shaking your booty, but that reminds me, I gotta get my VIFP gift. You gotta get yours too. She just turned gold. She's very excited. Although you get to enjoy gold briefly, it'll probably get away from you with the new program.
Back to blue.
But I gotta go pick up my VIFP gift, which was an ugly ball cap. And so they just changed it a few months ago to packing cubes, which is actually surprisingly useful. I use the crap out of mine. But also I cruise a lot, so I have like 4 sets of those packing cubes already, but I will take another one. But one of the things that they're rolling out with the new program is they are getting rid of the VIFP gift. So, yeah. And it's funny, too, they try to, like, position it as, like, a good thing. It's something that adds more value. And I'm like, no, you're just taking stuff away. Grams, yes. Zip ties, that's, I think, better. Sometimes, too. But, yeah, with Celebrity, oh, my God. So the thing was intact. But they just like ripped this whole thing to shreds. So, oh, hi, Destiny from Jubilee. Yeah, we have been opening the door. That's been like Mother Nature's air conditioning. And of course, it's nice too because you get to hear the sound of the ocean. Ugh. But yeah, it's hot. And a lot of people, Melanie, you said, yeah, it's hot on Jubilee. I was lucky our room wasn't hot, but like I said, there definitely were some hot spots. So that is an issue on Jubilee, but otherwise I really like Jubilee. So yeah, everybody's mad about this change. I don't think I've seen anybody that's happy about it. I don't know that I care personally that much because I don't really use that many benefits necessarily. I like the free laundry. I'll be really sad if that goes. Although I haven't had time. People keep asking me, they're like, what do you think about it? And I haven't had enough time to dig deep into it, and it is confusing as hell. And that's one thing that I think is a problem with it is it's very confusing. There's like a points calculator, and if you go on their website right now on Carnival, you can put like how many times do you cruise each year? Do you play in the casino? Do you do this? Do you do that? And it calculates your estimated number of points. Lynette, yes, our balcony door is locked, and that's an important tip people should know. If you're in a balcony stateroom and your air conditioning doesn't seem to work and it's hot, chances are your door is not locked. And if your door is not locked, the air conditioning is non-functional. So a lot of times that's the case, but sadly, no. We are aware of that. Our door is always usually locked. The air conditioning still, unfortunately, does not seem to work. So yeah, the Carnival program. The new one is confusing. People don't like it. And it's weird because they're alienating the most loyal cruisers, your platinum and your diamond folks. And their whole excuse is, no, they're getting rid of the pins too, Tasha. The pins are going away. But if you turn gold in November, you'll still get it. This new program doesn't take effect until June. And I really hope that the bigwigs at Carnival look at the massive backlash that they're getting from this and kind of roll back a little bit. And yeah, nobody's happy about it. Nobody doesn't like it at all. And some people have done the calculations too, and it's something like,
For them.
For what?
For them, their personal.
Well, no, I keep seeing 8,600 something somewhere. So apparently, on average, to hit the 50,000 points that you need to retain platinum status, you have to have like $8,600 in spend, which is outrageous. Like, y'all, I throw some coin in that casino. Yeah, I think people like me that cruise a lot and play in the casino, I'll probably not have much of an issue retaining that. But I think your average Carnival cruiser that cruises, I mean, most people will cruise once a year, once every other year. They don't cruise every month like me. So I don't know. I feel really bad for people that, you know, love Carnival, but don't cruise it. They cruise like normal, which is once a year, once every other year. I mean, even at most twice a year. It's hard to retain that status. So scenic, if you go to Carnival's website or Google new Carnival program, they have like a little calculator on their website, and it'll ask you, like, on average, how many Carnival cruises do you take per year? Do you buy this? Do you buy photo packages? Do you play in the casino? And it kind of gives you an estimate of saying what it thinks that your spend is, or how many points that you would earn or whatever. So yeah. So Diane, my recommendation, if you're on Jubilee, you're worried about it being hot, see if you can find room reviews. Like every time I take a cruise, I always do like a room tour. So I always try to put the room number. So if you go to YouTube and search Carnival Jubilee room, whatever, chances are somebody has been in that room or a room on that deck. Because usually I think if there's like heating issues or air conditioning issues, it's not just one room. Often it's like kind of like a section of rooms. And so I would look at your room number, go on YouTube, see if you can find a room review for your particular room, and then see if you can find out information. So yeah. And interior is going to be safer than a balcony. So, okay, lots of questions. Let's see, pens. So Van, 2 cruises away from platinum. Well, if you do the cruise before June, you're still good. And actually, I cruise obviously a lot. I just hit platinum last year because I like Carnival. Carnival's my favorite of all the cruise lines, but I'm not staunchly loyal to Carnival. I go where the free casino offers take me. And so I do enjoy the laundry and some of the perks with platinum. But if another cruise line comes along, and many times before, hey, we'll give you a free balcony or free play in the casino or free Wi-Fi, like with Virgin, yeah, I will absolutely sail those. And sometimes there's things about other cruise lines I actually prefer over Carnival. So Carnival, they gotta be careful because you get some other cruise lines coming for their crown. I think this is an opportunity for MSC to really step up. MSC does do status match. So if you're a Carnival cruiser who's really unhappy about this, MSC and Virgin Voyages, and Virgin, I'm obsessed with Virgin. It's adults only. So if you have kids, I can't always go on Virgin because I have to bring my daughter with me sometimes where she wants to go. But they do status matching. So if this news makes you unhappy, consider matching your status to these other cruise lines and start sailing another cruise line. And yes, Janie, they're getting rid of the pins. So those are going bye-bye. And the gift, the VIFP gift, is going bye-bye. And yeah, so the only thing I care about is laundry. So yeah. Yeah, Kristen, 8K. So 8K is kind of consistently the number that people are getting when they use the calculator. So it's basically you got to spend $8,000 a year or $16,000 over 2 years to retain your status, which, I mean, that's a lot of coin. That's a lot of money. So yeah. So William, yeah, you're going on Jubilee in Galveston, and oh yeah, so you got the Voice of the Player survey. Yeah, so actually I get those all the time. So the casino departments for cruise lines are run independently of the cruise line. So when you're getting stuff from Voice of the Player, it's through Ocean Players Club, which is independent of Carnival. So I always say, give your feedback on those things. I never do because I cruise too much. I'm sorry, I don't do surveys. Unless I have like exceptionally good service from a crew member and I really want to shout them out, which I usually just do that like on the app anyway, like with Holland. I don't have time. Those surveys are long. And then they do the pre-surveys now and the post, ones too. So yeah, Raz, I don't know if they take all the benefits away. Yeah, I don't know. And it's tough too, because I'm curious what you guys think. Does your status make you more likely to cruise with Carnival or any other cruise line versus another? I will say, like, if I have a casino offer, and by the way, comment, you all right over there, my friend?
Yeah.
She's yakking along. But anyway, comment jackpot, and I'll send you my casino information about cruising with casino cruises. But if I have offers from 2 different cruise lines, and they're pretty much the same, right? Same type of room, same type of itinerary. And one is Carnival, where I have platinum status, versus MSC, where I don't have platinum status. And unfortunately, I did status match with MSC when I was gold, and now I'm platinum, and you can only status match once. So quick tip, if you're going to do a status match with Virgin or MSC, and you're close to the next level with a competing cruise line, you know, if you can, wait until you hit that next tier and then status match, because I've tried, they won't let me go back and like re-status match. But if they're comparable, then I'm going to go with Carnival because of the perks. And so, I don't know, I'm curious to see. People were definitely mad. People are always mad about cruise line changes, but this feels different. This feels like universal. I know a couple people here said they don't really care. But yeah, Carrie, you will get a message from me. If it has a blue check mark, it is me. So that's how I do my giveaways. And by the way, comment shipped, SHIPPED. I'm going to be doing a giveaway for a set of, I think it's 8 of these cruise specific luggage tags. I'm going to do some lives this week. So if you want to enter to win, comment shipped. You'll get a DM from me. It's got a little blue check mark. That's how you know it's from me. And then I'll get your email address, and then you'll be entered to win. And I'll also send you my free cruise packing list and planning guide. I put a lot of work into that bad boy, and I think it's very helpful. And I also have some fun phone lock screens for cruises. So if you like lose your phone on a cruise, someone finds it, then see, oh, it's so hot in here. I just lost Wi-Fi. Hopefully it came back. Yay. So yeah, Brandon said you couldn't care less. Oh yeah, Tasha has a good point, right? So this is the thing I think that makes people mad about this new Carnival change. It really is like a ploy to get you to get the credit card. So Tasha says it's $3 per dollar spent on the card, $1 point per dollar in the casino. So this is obviously a big maneuver to try to get people to get the Barclays Carnival branded credit card and to spend on that. And I love Carnival, but I don't love you enough to get a credit card for you. I just don't. I have the Venture X. I use that to get air miles. Yeah, no, I'm very much unlikely to do that. So yeah, 16,000 over 2 years. It's insane. So obviously if you do get the credit card and you use it for your everyday kind of spending, and then you pay it off at the end of the month, which that's what I do with my Venture X card to accrue points. You probably can hit that, right? But just earning those points on spend on Carnival cruises, that's going to be a very difficult bar. That's going to be a very difficult thing to try to do. So definitely crazy. So again, comment shipped if you want to enter to win. Probably one of my favorite cruise accessories, which is this little set. But yeah.
Top 5 must have.
Top 5 cruise essentials. Calvin, what game do I play? I play
Buffalo
slots. Yeah, Buffalo has been tearing it up for me. And I can't say Buffalo without saying Buffalo. Oh, I love that sound. I was never the biggest Buffalo fan, but I found the one with the 3 coins. And there's like a wolf one I like. I actually want to hand pay on that on Jubilee. And so, not the most fun bonus games exactly, but I win. So my favorite machine is whatever I'm winning on. I love Mo Mummy. And it was good to me this morning, but then it went dry on me. And they have a Mummy now that is like an enhanced one. They have an enhanced Hot Pots too. I don't think it's called Hot Pots. It's like Flamin' Hot Pots. I call it Hot Pots, or super hot pots. I still didn't get that lantern bonus though. I don't know what it does, but I'm a sucker for the fun games like Huff and Puff. I like Huff and Puff too. I got a hand pay on Huff and Puff on Amsterdam last month. So yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like everyone's mad about it, but people, they'll get over it. And I do think some people will, might jump ship, especially again, MSC, especially because you are a very close.
They're very well positioned.
They're very well positioned because they are very, actually more economical than Carnival, and with World America, which I will be sailing July 5th, by the way, more catering to the American audience. They could really swoop in. And if I were on their marketing department, I would be Like, oh, great opportunity. And I would come hard for Carnival, and I would come hard for Carnival cruisers, offer promos, special deals to woo over us platinum and diamond people, really push that status match, because I always talk about it in my lives and things when it comes up. And a lot of people have no idea. So, and Virgin too. I'm a big Virgin fan, but again, not as apples to apples with Carnival because it is adults only. Very different product completely. But MSC.
Celebrity status matches, don't they?
I don't know. I don't think they do.
Let me find out.
Yeah, check that. I don't think they do. But yeah. Chris says you have to use every vacation break on a Carnival cruise just to maintain platinum. But yeah, they're making it really hard. They're making it really hard to maintain platinum and diamond. So, I know some people are loyal and they'll stay with whatever. So Tasha, great question. Tasha says, what other cruise lines has good casino offers? So here's the magic of the casino programs. And if you comment jackpot, I'll send you my free guide of how to kind of game the system. But also know the casino will always game you. So you can leverage things, but unless you're super, super, super disciplined, the house always wins, right? So be careful with that. And only gamble what you can't afford to lose. But if you just get one casino offer, so say you've only ever sailed Celebrity your whole life, and you have a casino offer from Celebrity, their blue chip casino program, there's a way you can take that and leverage that and get the other cruise lines try to woo you over, and they will status match your casino offer basically. So if you comment jackpot, I'll send you that information. So when I first started, I said farted, Jesus. When I first started, I've been eating a lot of cruise food, but no, I did not just do that. I had an offer from Holland America Line, and I took this offer, and based on one offer from Holland, and I didn't even spend that much. This actually was my first Alaskan cruise on Westerdam 2.5 years ago. That's what got me started in the casino thing. Because I'd cruised before then, but I was never a casino person, so I'm like, it's dumb, I don't want to play. But my best friend from way back in high school, she's like, I have a free Alaskan cruise. Do you want to come? I'm like, heck yeah. So I came with her, and I'm like, teach me the ways. How did you get this free? And she's like, I just played in the casino. So I put my card in, and I'm like, this is dumb. Casinos are dumb. I love casinos now, but they are dumb. They're always dumb. And I only spent, at the time, things have changed now, but 2.5 years ago, I spent like $300. We were still coming out of COVID and stuff. And I got home, and I had an email for like a free, all these itineraries. And I picked a 10-day New Year's cruise that normally is pretty expensive on New Amsterdam, which is a pretty expensive newer Holland ship. And I'm like, oh my God, and I got hooked. That's what got me hooked on cruising with the frequency that I do. And then I took that one offer using this system. Again, comment jackpot. I'll send you, I don't gatekeep. I'll tell you all the ins and outs and secrets. I got a free Virgin offer. I got Royal Caribbean. I got Celebrity. I got MSC. So I sailed those. I'd sailed Celebrity before. I lied. But I sailed all those for the first time. And I also now, I do have some Norwegian offers, but they're all Alaska. And I'm in Alaska, so I'm probably not going to do that. And I have Princess offers. I do need to do Princess. The only one that doesn't apply is Disney, because they don't have a casino at all. So once you have one, if you have one casino offer sitting in your mailbox or in your inbox, you need to be leveraging that, especially if you're a Carnival cruiser and you're really PO'd about this. And you know, these cruise lines all want us casino players because we're dumb degenerates who waste our money. And so, of course, they want us. So they're happy to give us free rooms and status matches in some cases. So definitely be doing that. So comment jackpot. I'll send you all the information. And I cannot say how much you have to spend. I answer that in the guide. It's too complex, and it changes, and all the cruise lines are different. And it's also a secret, like, algorithm nobody knows exactly. But I explain it all in my guide. So make sure you comment shipped, SHIPPED, to enter to win my little luggage tags. Not mine, but I love these. And I'll ship them to you. And then comment mystery if you want travel agent information. And did you check the Celebrity status match?
I think within their
brands. So like if you're Royal, yeah. And I've cruised Royal maybe 4 or 5 times. Oh, sorry, I gotta hoist my leg up. My back has been, this is probably why my back kills me, because I sit like a psychopath all the time. I sit like this, and I'm like, why does my back hurt? But yeah, I've been having back issues on this cruise. But, so Jana, Virgin Voyages status matches, and MSC status matches. And they both have an online form. It's pretty easy. I've done status matches with them both on my Carnival status. And with Virgin too, I always want to tell people they get sticker shock, right? And so they go to Virgin, they go on the website, they look at pricing, and they're like, oh my God, it's so expensive. But you're not looking at apples to apples. So give Virgin a chance, right? Before you throw Virgin out and say it's too expensive. Take another cruise line, find a similar itinerary, price it out, but you have to add to it gratuities. And that price has just gone up and up and up and up, right? Add to that your Wi-Fi, and that price up and up and up. I've been paid $165 or something for Wi-Fi on this cruise, and it's like a week-long cruise. That crap adds up. Soft drinks. So if you're a soft drink drinker, what you would pay for like a bubbles package or, you know, a soft drink package. And you got to then look at the price, and you might be surprised. You might be surprised to find that Virgin is much more comparable to other cruise lines, even the budget ones like Carnival and MSC and so on and so forth. So I always say, do your homework there. And that's where having a good travel agent can help. If you want to become a travel agent, you learn this stuff too. Comment mystery. I'll send you information. And if you want a travel agent, it costs you nothing. This is my cruise bestie. Kelly, say hi. She's over there taking her 5th sea day nap of the day.
I'm actually answering emails.
Oh, she's answering emails. See, look what a good travel agent. She's on a cruise answering questions from clients who need help with their cruise. That's top-notch service. But it costs you nothing to use a travel agent, and they can help you find the best deals. They'll check your rate. If the price goes down, they can notify you and they save you money. And if you have recently booked a cruise and you booked it direct and you don't have a travel agent, I have information right here. We can do what's called maybe a takeover. Costs you nothing. And basically, if Kelly takes over your reservation, she'll get a commission on that. No cost to you. The cruise line pays that out. And she'll give you a cut of it in the form of onboard credit. So you win, she wins, and also you get service of a travel agent. So when stuff goes wrong, like right now, people are emailing her like, oh my God, my port of call got canceled and we were going to go to Puerto Plata. This is one we're dealing with right now. So I'm going to go to Puerto Plata, but we got diverted to Grand Turk. What do I do? She's like, bam, here's what you do, right? Or, oh, my flight was delayed. What do I do? Here's what you do. I can help you get rebooked. So I never used a travel agent for a long time until I realized, duh, it doesn't cost you anything. Why wouldn't I? And I actually started using Kelly Mockbee, and she's now one of my booking partners. She's exceptional as well. So if you need help,
the creme de la creme.
Creme de la creme, a travel agent. So I got the 2 Kellys, Glimmer Travel Kelly and Kel Traveled Kelly, and they're both outstanding. So yeah, we can help you book a cruise, and we can help you with a takeover. Again, the link's right here if you want to check that out. And again,
if you really want to ensure travel protection.
Oh yeah, if you want travel insurance information, that's confusing as hell too. Comment Sneezy, Sneezy, and I'll send you information on that.
That's how we know.
Yeah, we got the flu on Mardi Gras, $534, but my insurance paid for it. And then guess what? I've been having back issues because I just helped my daughter move, and I really overdid it physically the 3 days before this cruise. And I normally don't have back issues, and my back was screaming yesterday. So we went to the med center. Thankfully, they did give me an ice pack for free. Thank you, Carnival Med Center. But we were curious.
They could do.
They had like a little 2-pack of generic ibuprofen.
It's $1 per pill.
$2.20, which actually I was kind of surprised it wasn't more expensive, to be honest. But $1.10 for like a littlest, tiniest little like 2-pack of aspirin, I think it was. So make sure you have travel insurance. And I have an annual plan. It covers everything. All my cruises for me, everyone in my household, my 2 kids. Road trips even, definitely the way to go. Oh, Melanie had a correction. Yeah, I don't know the full ins and outs yet of the Carnival changes because they're really confusing. And again, I spent a lot of time talking to the staff today about it, and they're very confused.
The staff did tell me it was a 2 times multiplier for the credit card, and then
I think it's 3 times. Somebody said 3.
But the staff said 2.
I know. Staff said it was a 2-time multiplier. Who knows? But Melanie said they're keeping the pens for platinum, but going away for gold. Which again, I don't ever even get mine. It's just a waste. So I don't know. I like the packing cubes though, but like the hat, I never even went and got the hat. I'm like, I don't need the hat.
The onboard spend for the amount that pen cost you.
Yeah. See, I keep hearing that about laundry too, Ashley. If they get rid of the laundry, that's the one thing that I don't care about priority embarkation and all that. I don't care about the lapel, like the pens. I don't care. I do care about the laundry. I love the free laundry. I will be super, super sad if they get rid of the laundry. So Dee Dee, yeah, you should try Virgin. It's definitely different. And also if you're super conservative, you probably won't like Virgin. I love Virgin. It is very adult. It's very grown adult. It's not like juvenile adult. And it's weird. I think people always think Virgin, there's like people out like humping in the hallways. Like not at that. No, it's like, it's like grown and sexy adult, I guess is like the way to say it. Where like people are just like, it's calm. It's not chaotic. People are just, I don't know. I love the whole Virgin vibe a lot. I love that everything's included. The rooms are just really nice. And I know people are always like, who goes on a cruise to watch TV? I do. I love at night after like, especially a crazy long port day.
Bed rot session.
Good bed rotting, right? Put on a TV and like, guys, look at this. TV is terrible. It is teeny tiny. It's at a weird angle. All it shows is like the Food Network reruns. Although remember MSC, they had like Cops in Italian.
Scripted Cops.
MSC TV's pretty bad too. We watched Italian version of Cops in Italian with no subtitles. That's like all they
So
had.
we made it up.
Yeah, so we just made up our own dialogue and made it. Actually, it was really interesting to do it that way. So Virgin, they have great TVs. They have a little iPad you can control and like watch TV and change channels and movies. It's like LED mood lighting, and you can use the iPad to like close the curtains on the balcony, and they have the iconic red hammock. It just feels nicer. It feels different, elevated. And they don't have the traditional buffet. Buffets gross me out. So I like the way they do food too. I do get sick of their food though. I think their version of the buffet is called the galley. So it is like open seating. You come in, but then you order off like a QR code, or servers will come and then they bring it to you. The food needs a little more variety, and it's also been exactly the same. I first sailed Virgin like 2 years ago, and I just sailed them again recently on a solo cruise. The menu is literally exactly the same. I'm like, y'all, you got to change it up a little bit. Keep it interesting, keep it spicy. But otherwise, I love Virgin. I think Virgin is great. So Richard, MSC and Virgin, they status match. All of them. Robert, yes. Apparently the spend is supposed to include the cruise fare. So the staff told us today that what goes toward the spend is anything you spend booking the cruise and anything you spend on the cruise. And then, of course, if you get the Carnival branded Barclays card, then that, and I've heard different things. I've heard 3 for 1, and I've heard a 2 for 1 accrual of points. So, yeah, there's just a lot of confusion. The program is really confusing. And I haven't done like a full deep dive, but I did talk to the staff in depth. I did kind of skim it online, but it's like, if your program is that confusing, it's probably not good. But I did for funsies.
Thanks, Jen.
Oh yeah, thank you, Jen. I did for funsies go on the Carnival website where they like announced it officially. And man, people were lighting them up in the comments. They're not happy at all. But yes, Melanie, I love Virgin. I would actually cruise Virgin a lot more if they had more itineraries, but they're still a newer cruise line. So they're just pretty limited on the different itineraries that they offer. And there's only so many times I can go to Bimini and Cozumel, you know. So as Virgin continues to expand and grow and they start to add different ports of call, definitely we'll be doing more Virgin cruises for sure. And again, don't forget to comment shipped, SHIPPED, so you can enter to win, right? And let's see. Oh, hi, Melissa. Oh, it's Melissa Harold. I always love it when you comment because that's my maiden name. It's spelled differently and it's not plural. And it always trips me out when I see that. So my maiden name is Melissa Harold. And so Melissa Harold. I'm like, what's up, girl? I love it. Yeah, that's the problem with Virgin too. Virgin doesn't sail out of a lot of ports of call, but they have been expanding to some new ports. So they're going to keep growing. They're doing well. So I'm confident they're going to keep growing. So John, yes, Carnival is, I think, the most fun, but I don't always want a big turn up experience. Actually, on this cruise, I did not go to the sail away yesterday because, like I said, my back has been killing me. And normally I hear the wobble. It's like a dog whistle for me. I like go running, like, oh my God, it's a wobble. But
Kind of wobbled this time.
I was like trying to wobble my ass up and down out of seats yesterday because my back is like wrecked. So yeah, we didn't do the sail away. They didn't do the little.
We did the
Can't
nap
stop the
away.
feeling. Yeah, we went to sleep at like 7:30.
We did a nap away.
We did the nap away party. That was definitely my kind of party on this cruise. So I do think Carnival's the most fun, but sometimes I do just like to relax and chill and enjoy. So yeah, Jennifer, if you want to win the luggage tags for your July cruise on Magic, you got to comment shipped, SHIPPED. Lori, I definitely think Carnival will lose some cruisers. And again, if I were in charge, especially MSC, Royal, Caribbean, maybe Virgin, swoop in right for the picking. All these Carnival cruisers that are disgruntled. So comment jackpot. I'll send you information. Brandon, I'm not sure how it's going to affect stock shares. I've heard a lot of speculation on that actually, which is interesting. And by the way, if you don't know, if you are a stockholder with Carnival, Holland, actually most of the contemporary cruise lines, if you are a shareholder of at least 100 shares, you are eligible for certain perks like onboard credit. You have to fill out this form. Some of them have an app now. However, it does not qualify if you have casino offers. So I used to own Carnival stock, but I didn't qualify for the stockholder perk, so I sold it. I'm curious how it's going to affect stock price. I don't know. It's not a popular business decision, that's for sure. So I would suspect it's going to impact it probably negative. I don't think it's going to drop like a rock or anything, because Carnival still has ride or dies. There are people that this is not going to dissuade them from cruising Carnival, and they might even grouse and complain about it, but they'll still cruise Carnival. Yeah, so Melissa, the interesting thing, I don't know if you guys saw, so I actually would cruise Royal Caribbean more frequently. I like Royal. Sometimes people are like, oh my God, you hate Royal, you never sail it. Well, actually I sailed it like 5 times in 6 months in 2024. But then their casino offers kind of got crappy. And all I was getting was like old, like Independence of the Seas, 3 and 4 day Bahama. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. But man, they upped the ante. I think I have a Star of the Seas offer. I think I'm working on it. So maybe I'll do that in January. And they just rolled out a twofer. So what, you know what just occurred to me? I bet you, Kelly, I bet you Royal Caribbean had some insider scoop on Carnival's VIFP shenanigans. And they knew that people were going to be big, hot, mad, triggered about it. And that's why they rolled out their smoking offer for casino players.
Well, they didn't give me a smoking offer. Just
because you spend like 5 blueberries and 10 cents in the casino. That's why. They want degenerates. You're not a full-fledged degenerate. You're a baby degenerate. But yeah, in case you missed it, Royal Caribbean, they're not just giving a free room. They're giving 2 free rooms. 2 free rooms. So I am in the process of booking a November cruise, whereas I have not sailed Royal in a year and a half. They wooed me back in because I'm like, a room for me and I can bring my mom and my stepdad for free? Heck yeah, sign me up, bro. And I would actually book more, but my fall is already pretty stacked. I bet you they got insider information that the VIFP rollout was coming. It was going to suck big. Sorry, I have a very big potty mouth. I have to really restrain myself on these lives. That it was going to suck. And so they positioned that I find the timing very coincidental. But good for you, Royal. But if I were in the Royal marketing department or the MSC marketing department, especially, those are the contemporaries for Carnival on like a price and positioning standpoint, I'd be getting in there and getting those Carnival cruisers. Yeah. So Chris, your first cruise, I hope you love it. Not everyone does. I have some friends that have taken cruises and hated it. Not for them. They'll never cruise again. I feel like with cruising, there's very little gray. It's like you cruise, you despise it and you're like, never again. Or you're like, oh my God, I love this. Let me book 10. So I feel like there's no like in between at all. And yes, Jeremy. So this is what they say, the reason why. The Carnival Big would say the reason they made this change is because they have had a doubling of the number of people with platinum and diamond status since 2022. But I'm like, is that necessarily a problem? I mean, isn't that a good thing that you have that growth and these people, and you're growing your fleet and your fleet's getting on these mega ships, you can accommodate more cruisers, right? And your fares have gone up. So why would you turn around and alienate those people? Now, I do understand that sometimes, especially platinum and diamond people, we can be some of the most entitled people ever. Platinum and diamond, especially diamond people, they big flex. They get really mad when they're on like these Voyages cruises where like 60% of the people on those cruises are platinum and diamond. These are like the hardcore cruisers. And then they're like, oh, we can't offer priority disembarkation because that's basically over half the ship, and they get really mad about it. So that's what Carnival is saying is why they made this change. But instead of alienating and ticking off some of them. Now you ticked all of us off. And actually, I shouldn't include myself in that because honestly, I don't think I care that much about this change. I'm going to miss the laundry. But honestly, the last time I did laundry on a Carnival cruise on Jubilee, I kind of was like, because my clothes don't smell good. They don't smell bad, but you guys, I use like these like little fragrant, like my clothes smell so good when I wash them myself at home. And Carnival doesn't do that. They don't use like the scented, I don't know what they're called, little scented, what are those called, Kelly?
Scent beads.
Scent beads. I love the scent beads. And like, I smell like dryer
Pro
sheets.
tip, I put mine in my luggage.
That's smart. Bati does that too. Supposed to keep away bed bugs. He always puts them on the foot of the cruise bed. But yeah, I don't like coming home with bland smelling clothes. So actually when I came home from Jubilee, I was like, I thought I loved the laundry perk, but do I? Because I like my stuff to smell really good. So I don't know. You guys, I'm going to puke. It's hot in here.
I took half of a Zofran.
Hey, Kelly, would you be a gem and like prop that door open? It's hot as balls in here. And you know I'm a sweaty bitch, but it's like next level hot in here. It's hot and it's very sweaty. Sinclair's our cruise director, by the way. I've never... Sinclair, yeah. She's all right. And I'll read your questions while... We're going to dress to impress. Yes, ma'am. Oh, Pamela. So stocks were already starting to drop at close today. Yeah, I'm curious tomorrow what's going to happen. And yeah, I'm curious if they're going to pull... I'd be surprised if they pulled the stockholder benefits because almost every cruise line has that. And it's a minimal. It's like, I think like $50 onboard credit. It's like not anything too crazy anyway. So I'd be surprised, but who knows? Who knows? So Susan Gibson, Carnival today rolled out a massive overhaul of what used to be the VIFP program. Now it's like a rewards program. So instead of accruing status based on your sailing days, it's now based on like stars, I think is what they're calling it. And they kind of reset. So it's not like once you earn platinum, you're platinum for life. You have to stay active. And if you don't stay active as a Carnival cruiser, you lose that status. So it's got a lot of people very, very, very unhappy. And it's a very confusing program too. So again, comment shift if you want to enter to win. And then I'll read a few more comments and then I gotta get ready. DP, oh, it's so bad when you're so close to status. I hope you hit it before June, because then you'll still get it. So luckily they are giving some time. They're giving almost a year before the rollout. So, okay, Holly, can't wait to hear what you think about World America. We're going to find out soon. And I have done a complete turnaround on MSC. I used to be an MSC hater because I sailed Magnifica and it was god-awful. Worst cruise to this date I've ever taken. Worst cruise food I've ever had. But I sailed some of their new ships. They're divine. Love their big ships. So, blah, blah, blah. Oh, Kristen, you put in $35 and $140. Yes, girl, that's the best. I got $100 free play and I turned it into $1,000. So I'm a happy camper on this cruise. And usually my free play, I burn right through it and then some. So to turn that into actual money is very, very nice. So yeah, so the Carnival program is not really like a loyalty program anymore. It is rewards. It's definitely kind of, it seems to me, a play for them to get us to try to adopt their branded credit card with Barclays. I don't love it, but I'm also not like super triggered about it either. I don't know, I'm going to live. So anyway, Danielle, yes, I do share my upcoming cruises, but only my next one. Only because sometimes
changes their mind.
I don't change my mind all that often. I've only done it once, which was the Princess Cruise back in November because my airfare to LAX was crazy. And I ended up taking a Virgin cruise out of Miami instead, and because it was a better offer. But yeah, I don't ever want to put a cruise out. Like, I don't want to tell you guys for sure. Like January of 26, I'll be sailing Star of the Seas. I'm working on it. I don't have that solidified yet. But if something happens and I end up not booking it, and also you guys know I play real fast and loose with the flights. I fly in same day too often, and I'm very lucky. The cruise gods have smiled upon me. I have never even really had like much of a close call of missing the ship, but I would feel absolutely terrible if I put out that I'm going to be on such and such cruise and people book that, and then I, for whatever reason, something changed or I ended up changing my mind or I missed the ship. I would feel absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. And Danielle, I have decided I do want to try Margaritaville. The date I had picked, however, is the day before Bati and I, by the way, follow him, Bati on a boat. He's darling. It's my boyfriend.
B-A-T-I.
B-A-T-I. And by the way, people are like Body, Batty. It's Bati. Bati. Bati on a boat. Or Bati the Hottie. That's what I call. Only I get to call him that, though. But follow him, Bati on a boat. But it's the day before our 2-year anniversary. So I'm like, oh, I can't go on like a girls trip turn up Margaritaville cruise like on our anniversary week. So yeah, gonna look at Margaritaville for the spring because my fall is stacked. I have a cruise like every 3 weeks. So anyway, I gotta get off here because it's like 5:13. I think I'm so discombobulated, you guys. I think it's like 9 o'clock at home. My phone says it's 6 o'clock. And it's really 5 o'clock because we lost 3 hours to come to the West Coast. And then now that we're out to sea last night, we went back another hour. I don't know. I don't know if I'm coming or going. That's why it's glad it's a sea day. But I do have to get ready. It's elegant. I'm going to be so elegant tonight. I'm going to put my ball gown on. And elegance. And we'll probably go to bed like at 8 p.m. again. Yep. So we got to get on it. It's already like 5:14, I think, ship time. So anyway, thank you for watching. Last call, though. If you want to enter win, comment shipped, S-H-I-P-P-E-D, shipped. Comment jackpot if you want information on casino cruising and how to game the system. Mystery if you want information on being a travel agent. Comment sneezy if you want information on travel insurance. I have a guide, a free guide that I'll share with you explaining. It should not be that confusing. It's unnecessarily confusing. And then if you want to look at a takeover, if you have a cruise booked, and you booked it direct, not with a travel agent, we will get in contact with you. And Lisa, you can find, I have a whole in-depth video about being a travel agent on my YouTube channel. You can search for it.
Mystery.
Oh yeah, or comment mystery, and I'll send you the link to the page, and the video is actually embedded in that page. So I'm like super OCD, super organized. So whenever you see my stuff, it's going to be, oh wait, I forgot. That's poking me in the boob. I got my card and tip money in my lady briefcase. I'm like, what is stabbing me in the boob over here? I really should have a better way of I already lost my card. And then, look, I keep things in my lady briefcase. Wait, I got something else in there too. Hold on. I got my receipt. My receipt from my casino winnings.
I gave you money there earlier.
I know, earlier I pulled out $1. I'm like, what is this? And Kelly gave it to me earlier. I already lost the card and I'm like digging around. I'm like, I'm in the like Lido buffet area eating a blue iguana taco. I'm like, where did my card go? I never did find it. I don't know if it's in the crevices of my boobs. So I just went to guest services and got another one. And then I forgot it was in there. It was just stabbing me in the boob. So I have really nice bags. I just bought myself a Chanel bag from Italy. But instead of using it, I put forget the Chanel. I just stick it in my roll.
Talking about your bags.
I'll stick it in these bags, my fun bags. But anyway, comment those words. And if this is popping up in your feed and you don't follow me if you like cruise content. If you don't like cruise content, you're going to hate my page. And you're like, who is this idiot? So anyway, thanks for tuning in. But yeah, hit comment mystery. I'll send you all the travel agent info. And on the page, again, scroll down and there is embedded in there my very in-depth, in detail video about becoming a travel agent, because that, just like travel insurance, is unnecessarily complicated. It doesn't need to be that complicated. So yeah, that's what I do as a teacher. That's like what I pride myself in, is taking really complex like academic information and distilling it down and making it easy for anyone to understand. That's like my favorite thing in life to do. And so what's cool is I feel like I've tried to do that with the travel agent stuff because it's very confusing, and the travel insurance stuff, because I didn't get travel insurance for a really long time because I'm like, I don't understand it. I don't have time to research it. I shouldn't have to research something. What's a good deal? What's not a good deal? I don't know. So I tried to be very clear of who is better suited for a single trip plan, who is better suited for an annual plan. But regardless of what you get and where you get it, just get covered. Because oh, somebody commented today. Wait, was that today that someone said, why are you bleeding?
Yeah, I'll tell you later.
Ma'am, I look over. She's literally got a wad of bloody Kleenex on her foot. What did you do?
Stubbed my toe on that door.
Kelly.
It looks like we'll be...
I just told people should book a cruise with you, and you can't even walk around our stateroom without bleeding out.
About protection.
Okay. Well, so you know what? Guess what? If she needs stitches, which you may, because that looks pretty gnarly, we can roll down the med center and you're covered. Because you got travel insurance. So get your travel insurance. Are you trying to, like, make more content? Kelly busted her toe open.
Yep, that door. It hurt. It
Oh, I'm glad you didn't scream the F word, because that would have been me.
I was very close.
Yeah. Anyway. All right. Well, thank you for tuning in. My boob's itching from being poked. All right. I'm going to go get ready for Elegant Night. Stay tuned. You get to see the fit. And I only wear cheap stuff from Amazon. So it's going to be like a $30 dress if I want to try to rock it.
Baby.
Yeah, Shein by Amazon. I always get my Sheins. I call them Sheins. I don't know why I pull it. Sheins via Amazon. And by the way, if you like my stuff, I also have my Amazon link up here. All my favorite cruise essentials. Look at my nails. Aren't they so pretty? I love the purple. I get so easily distracted. But all my Amazon stuff, my cruise information, all that kind of stuff on there as well. So that's where all the links live. And also profmelissa.com. That's my website. But I'm going to try to do more lives. Last call, comment really quick because I'm going to disconnect. Shipped, SHIPPED. Like if you win, these are going to be shipped to you. Shipped to you. And Kelly put her sticker on there, but you can put like whatever you want on there.
I can put my sticker on there for you.
Yeah. Book a trip with Kelly. She'll send you a pack. She'll send you some stickers.
I'll send you some duck stickers.
All right. So anyway, talk to y'all later. Bye.